Yes, sir. Yes, ma. I did it again. Back to back. First week, $10 to 200. Next week again, $10 to 200. Then this week that just passed, I did $3 to $17. Not only that, I passed my 26th account, my 26th prop firm. I passed the first one in 2 trading days. Yes. So why I did $3 to $17 because I had the money I made. I had to buy a prop frame. Then there was an issue, family matters. I had to send money back home. So I was just left with like $3 in my account. I'm like, let's do it. Money is not the problem. The problem is, do you have the right edge? Yeah. And I'm also in my working place right now shooting this video. There's nobody around. I just decided to make this video. Usually I make the video on Sunday and post, but today is Friday. I just decided to let me shoot this video and do all my editing fast. So I'm going to show you guys the breakdown of the trades I took, and yeah. But before I show you guys, I do 9 to 5, and a lot of you guys don't know, or some of you guys know. Let me just show you guys around, so you can see the dispenser bottles over there. Like, hustle is real. So I know how to control this machine. This machine is what we call the wrapping machine. It's the machine that wraps all these bottles. So I'm the one in charge of that. And also I actually clean. So when I was employed, I've worked here for like 3 years. I was actually employed as a cleaner from before that. After sometimes I upgraded to wrapping the machine. So these are dispenser bottles. So it's actually just a small company. You can see, just a small company. We work for a school. Understand? So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because things are happening. My goal for 2025 is to quit 9 to 5, get my own apartment, and do trading full time on YouTube. Understand? So I just needed to show that because hustle is real. I have some videos where I record myself working. I'll put that later in future videos for motivation. But for now, let's get to the business. Now, I heard one podcast one time and the person said immediately you switch currency pair, like not currency pair, immediately you switch his pair, it started becoming profitable. I think that's what is going on with me right now. So I've been trading gold for like 1 month and 3 weeks now, and it has been crazy. The first month I blew almost all my savings that I had in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency reduced my savings I saved since last year because throughout this year crypto has not been dumping. I removed it, started using it to backtest gold and real life trade gold. That it all went around that February. Then, but this March, for these past 3 weeks, back to back now, it has been good. What happened? What switched? What switch is trusting my model. One, trusting my model in the sense that I use my model for currency pair, but when I wanted to start trading gold, I was like, let me learn trend line or something like that, and it didn't work out. You understand? So I used my model, trusting it, and it's paying off. Another thing is like consistency, not giving up. Like, guys, I don't want to tell you how many times like you $10 blown, $10 just disappear. You understand? But you learn, okay, why did this account go? Why did this $10 go? Why, like, then you journal and like, you understand, you learn fast. So that's really like, there's nothing really surprising. If it was like a pure beginner trader that just went into gold immediately, maybe you'll be having difficulty. But I'm already trading for 2 years now, so I've been trading for 2 years and 3 months so far. So switching to gold was just like, okay, calculate the pips range, it's different from currency pair, then understand why it moves, you understand, I understand from fundamentals about it, and yeah. So I used it to pass my prop firm. I took 2 trades, GU trade and gold trade. I'm gonna do a video breakdown showing you guys the trades, and yeah, and it was beautiful. Then I also took a $3 account in Naira. It was showing 5k. to 100k, which is like $70 plus. So yeah, it was crazy. It was a swing trade. It was not flipping. Flipping is ta 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 ta. You enter like different. If you look at the entries, the first time it was on a Tuesday when I entered my first entry, just 0.01, and that 0.01 generated like 50,000 naira plus. Like then it was on Wednesday morning when I now saw another re-entry to continue by again, and I entered twice 0.01 again. So it is not flipping, it is actually just little entry risk management kind of setup. Although when I did the first entry, I was reaching the old $3. $3 is like nothing. Like what kind of risk management do you want to do on that? So yeah, that's that on that. That's all on my ranting. Next week I'm gonna be trading the phase 2 of the account of the prop firm, and let's see if we can pass it in that week. No pressure, see the right setup, trade. No crazy thing. Risk management is the key. Risk management is the key. Risk management is the key. The moment you understand that risk management is the key, because trading is a probability game. It can hit TP, it can hit SL. So when you control your risks, everything will start working out well. That's the magic. That's the so-called magic that everybody think that's happening to me right now. So that's done for the ranting. Let's go to the video breakdown.
What's good YouTube? What's good YouTube? Welcome to another video breakdown. I'm gonna be breaking down the 2 trades I took on gold that allowed me pass my prop firm. Understand? So this is the first one. Very simple, very simple. It almost looked like as if I was trading XMC. Very simple style of trading. We had a supply zone here. This bar was a supply zone on the 1 hour. Price got to that region. You can see it was making lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. Came down, didn't break it, made another one, but it didn't make a current a higher high. Then it broke down, pulled back. Then we had this crazy market structure shift to the downside with fair value gap. Immediately I saw that, I entered when price was pulling back into the fair value gap. And you can see it's just a three-way move. You understand? Sweep into a liquidity point, which is this supply zone. Market structure shift of the last lower low. You understand? If it's to on a buying side, market structure shift of the last higher high with fair value gap, pulling back into the fair value gap. This was kind of aggressive, but in some days, immediately is around this region here to start selling, and yeah, that's how I was able to get this trade. You see, trade went like 1 to 9 hour, something like that. Yeah, 1 to 9 hour. Exactly at that point, that's where I came out from. I think I made like $100 on this trade. My target was 250. I made like $100 on this trade. That was Monday. On Tuesday, I was bullish in the market, and you can see how. Let me show you how I executed the trade. So I trade intersection liquidity theorem, meaning that I will always wait for the liquidity of one session to be taken, then I use it to trade the other session. Now I waited for Asian session liquidity to be taken. You can see Asian session liquidity was taken. It was breaking to the downside. I do not participate because I wanted to what? I wanted to how will I say? I wanted to buy. If I wanted to sell, after this liquidity have been taken, this was the last lower low. You can see how price broke down, breaking this last lower low. I will have entered a sell from here. Understand? If I wanted to sell, it's still the same thing. The way we trade the buy is the way we trade the sell, but you can see it went just 1 to 1 hour ish, because that day it was not a selling day, it was a bullish day. So for a bullish scenario, after liquidity have been taken, price was just breaking down to the downside. It got to this area and it chilled, understand, and price cooled down. So when price cooled down, I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do next? When it cooled down, I started marking the structure, lower low. Mark this one here. That was the last lower high before it made this current low. So when I saw this aggressive price action breaking the stand with fair value gap, pulling back, I entered for a buy. Understand? And Rixin, this was like 50 pips. If you use this was like 50 pips. I used 1% here, and price ran up to like, you can see, ran up to like 1 to 5 hour. Let's just put like, I think I came out around like 1 to 4 hour ish. So I'm making like extra $400. Yeah, I made I making extra $200. So I risked 50 pips, $50 to get, which was 1% of the account, to get Kenny. So you can see how smooth it is. So that was all on that. That was the Monday and Tuesday trade. Now let's go to GU. I think GU, I was just playing around with it, but it didn't really do anything that crazy, which is this. Yeah, look at the trade. Look at the trade. Same thing, but on GU I usually stay on the 5 minute time frame. This was Asian high. We had liquidity sweep of Asian high, pull back. Understand? If you wanted to sell, it should have broken this low, but it didn't break it. Then we had market structure shift to the upside with fair value gap. Pulling back into the fair value gap, you enter your trade setup from here, and oh la la, we bought trout. We went 1 to 3 hour. Understand? So that's everything. There's no magic that I'm doing. All you just need to do is to manage your trade well. You can see sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. When market condition, my setup work for very trendy market. I think from Wednesday, this is actually Thursday, I'm making this video. You can see we had this one too, was actually a good win. Liquidity sweep of Asian low. If you wanted to sell, liquidity sweep, pull back, market structure shift, pull back into the fair value gap, then you sell. Understand? Then you sell. So it's not hard to see. If you have seen it, you can't unsee it. Went like 1 to 4 hour, but you can see if you wanted to like buy back into this area, it didn't work out, because after they released, I think it was unemployment they released today, price was just consolidating around. So that there's no magic at all. It's just risk management, waiting for your A+ setup and executing. So that's that on that, guys. See you on my next video.